Good evening, friends. Santa Claus here with you on this 29th of May, 2025, a day that marks the anniversary of the fall of Constantinople in 1453, reminding us how history's great empires rise and fall while the spirit of hope endures through the ages. Tonight, we have much to discuss about our world's journey toward peace and understanding. In the Middle East, I'm heartened to share that Prime Minister Netanyahu has accepted a new ceasefire proposal for Gaza, presented by President Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff. Hamas is studying this proposal, and I pray this might bring relief to all the suffering children and families in this troubled region. Remember, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Meanwhile, across the globe in Ukraine, concerning news emerges as President Zelensky reports Russia has gathered more than 50,000 troops near the northeastern Sumy region. My heart aches for all those in harm's way, the innocent families whose lives are disrupted by conflict. In these troubling times, let us hold them in our prayers and hope that dialogue and understanding might prevail. In Canada, our neighbors to the north face their own trials as wildfires spread through Manitoba, with 17,000 people urged to evacuate. The provincial government has declared a state of emergency, and I'm touched to see communities opening their hearts and homes to those displaced. In times of natural disaster, we truly see the spirit of Christmas manifest through generosity and care for one another. Turning our gaze to international trade, President Trump's tariff policies have encountered a legal roadblock, with a court ruling against his Liberation Day tariffs. This affects many nations, including our friends in Eastern Europe, where automotive industries are feeling the impact, and discussions continue with Japan as Prime Minister Ishiba and President Trump exchanged views on these matters. Let us remember that fair trade that respects the dignity of workers everywhere benefits all God's children. In South Korea, citizens are participating in record numbers for early voting ahead of next week's presidential election following months of political uncertainty. As one candidate noted, without voting, there is no hope for the country. Indeed, participating in our democratic processes is how we care for our communities and shape our shared future. Over in Portugal, we've witnessed a significant political shift as the far-right Chega party has risen to second place, disrupting 50 years of two-party dominance. These changing political winds remind us how important it is to listen to one another with open hearts, even when we disagree. And in Lebanon, there's promising news as the Lebanese army works toward disarming militias in the south, partly with assistance from Israeli intelligence. Prime Minister Salem emphasized that the state should have a monopoly on arms. This cooperation gives us hope that peace might take root where conflict has long prevailed. Concerning news comes from a monitoring group report that North Korea has enabled Russian attacks on Ukrainian civilian infrastructure and supplied munitions, deepening military cooperation between these nations. In these troubling developments, we must remember the innocent people caught in the crossfire of these geopolitical maneuvers. As I conclude tonight's news from my workshop at the North Pole, I'm reminded that even in a world facing challenges, there is always reason for hope. The same spirit of giving, of caring for one another that we celebrate at Christmas can guide us through difficult times. My friends, wherever you are tonight, remember to be kind to one another, to seek peace, and to extend a helping hand to those in need. This is Santa Claus, wishing you all warmth, goodwill, and peace on earth.